All right, so now we're going to take that same idea, but we're going to move it into a different groove. So now we're going to go back to that straight groove. Sounds like this. Our original idea. Works just great. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the direction. I'm going to add another note. Now, it's not a new note, but I'm adding a new idea here by doing a pull-off back to that 12. So you see, I've taken this idea and I've added, because it might fit quite nice over the top of this straight feel. So you can see how I can move back and forth between those, and then of course I can start expanding those ideas, right? Maybe I don't want that bend like I didn't before. Maybe I just want to go to the 15. Okay, and when I get there, maybe that enables me to move to the next subdivision level, which is, again, faster, and I'm not always trying to do everything faster. I just want you to see how this works. So if I go back here and do this. Okay? So for me, if I flatten that out by not doing the bend, okay, I've added on this new note, so I have this pull-off. It enables me to move to that next level in terms of speed and be able to execute this differently. If I was trying to go, it wouldn't work as well. If I add that pull-off on, it then enables me to move to that next level of my wall, you see, to be able to execute that. And it doesn't, again, the end goal for any of this isn't necessarily how fast it is. We understand that when we're playing licks, if the lick is faster and it still connects rhythmically, musically to the situation you find yourself in, it creates energy. And that's important to understand. It's not just about whether you can play fast or slow, but playing faster in a lick creates energy. And it's something that the audience can hear. It's something they can feel. Okay? Everything doesn't have to be fast, but if nothing is fast, it's hard to create that energy. And when you're doing a lick, if you go, there's nothing wrong with it, but if you were going that speed, you might not need a lick. You might just be playing. Right? You might just be playing. Because for me, there's two different parts to improvisation. There's many parts, but certainly two parts. One is my meandering and creating melody, connection to the chords, that sort of thing. And then kind of zoning in, moving in, and creating a lick that creates energy. And then I move out of that and start doing something else. So that's a lot of what licks are for me, is trying to think about how I can move in and create this energy and then come back out and then do something else. Okay? Now again, with this, this is the same as the last idea that we went through. When I get done with whatever it is I'm doing, I got to find an exit strategy. Maybe I'm moving to another variation of this idea on another string, in another position, right? I could take this, I could move it down, right? And I could make a movement pattern. If I know the positions of my E minor pentatonic, I could do something like that. Okay, so again, it doesn't have to go this direction. I might decide to flip it upside down, right? We talked about that. The direction change, instead of going, which is what we started with, I might go and start up on the top here and do something like that. So there's lots of different ways I can approach this as I put this into my lick builder template.